Welcome to another episode of Building with Clifton 3D on my Gaming Den channel. So I did a little something between episodes. Nothing big. Well, maybe. But nothing building wise. So why don't I just, turn around and show you all what I did. Yeah, I did a little bit of terraforming. And I wanted red sandstone. I know. Red sandstone. It's not like I didn't do everything, but so let's just go ahead and check it out. Like, yes, sure, I have a wall here. This here means that something is going to be built here. I just put in a place marker, but I got a path where I can walk up and I'm not jumping up. I'm particularly proud of this little area. Looks like a little cove, like kind of a little bit of paradise. There's, a waterfall coming down and the red sandstone. And these steps going up, they were carved out of the sandstone. So, we got this. This is what it looks like from up here. So that's always good. And then you just walk up the steps. Like, I didn't change the direction the steps are going or anything. Yes, there are like a few little, still need to fix that, a few little too flat of areas and stuff, but that's all right. Up here, there are another steps going down to the cliff here. And I kind of want to turn this cliff into like a love thing, where two lovers jump off because they can't love each other or something like that. Like, it's pretty easy to do. Check this out. You didn't actually think I was gonna jump and kill myself here. That's a pretty far drop right there. Anyway, what I did here, I flattened it out a little bit. I brought in more cliff. And here you can really see what I did with the cliffs. Very good. Like, the normal granite, the granite fences, the slabs, the stairs, and I just make it a little bit more rounder, And then I also started filling in part of this hole right here. I almost fell down. See, that's why I need to fill it up, so I don't fall down these things. Anyway, that being said, I did mark out where I want the road to go in the future. 2 ways from up here, it's supposed to spark off. But what I was very, very proud of this part here, this little cove, I have the mud and then the dry mud and it goes over the road, right? Down here, down this way, and over here, there's still mud. And I want to turn these into fields. It still needs a little bit of terraforming and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'm going to sleep and then I'm going to show you the next part. All right, so down here, yes, all of this needs to be cleaned up. I think some of that we will be doing in this episode. Here, I want to have like a silo tower kind of thing for all the grains and vegetables and stuff that we're going to get. I fixed the path here. I took away some of the dirt around here, flattened it out, so I hope that's going to look good. All of these carrots are grown, which is great. Very lush around here. I haven't built the bridge yet, so yes, that's still coming. The path goes up to here, and I still have the path. No more changes to that, but I did finish the pond with the mud and the dirt around and the lush greenness all around and filled it up with green. And yeah, there are pebbles down here, gravel, and it's just overall very, very lushful and overgrown, really, because there's nothing here. Now, I do plan on putting trees back in at some point, but I do want to make them custom trees. So that is what I have been doing off camera. That's basically it, you know, other than mining for granite, a lot of granite, and I did get a whole lot of deep slate and some diamonds and stuff, so that will definitely help us out. What I do plan, I like the view. I definitely like the view that I get of the tower, the tower. I can't speak of the tower keep from here. I think it looks great. In fact, let me get closer. Our screenshot for the thumbnail. We do have the 2 buildings to do, and then I do definitely want to start cleaning this stuff up. I want to get some of those farms automated so that I don't have to go and do them myself. And I want them hidden away because I don't want those farms to be showing anywhere around here. Hopefully also in this episode, I might get enough cow and leather to make enough books for my enchanting setup, which will actually at some point move as well. That being said, yeah, let's get into it. So I have actually not built one of these in such a long time. I don't really know what I am doing. So, you know, we're going to be testing this out here for the most part. Thank God I'm not doing this on a live stream. That would be horrible. This way I can just cut mistakes out if I have to. All right, so yes, it does not look pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty. And what I figured out is that I definitely do not have enough resources. I mean, this takes a lot of iron. And yeah, I went and gathered a lot of iron. I had a stack of iron and now I only have 10 left, and 2 hoppers, and yeah, just it takes a lot of resources. So these 2 little farms are going to be sufficient for right now. Now, that being said, waiting here, making the second farm for the bamboo. Hasn't produced any sugarcane yet, but it is growing. So I do know that it works, and that it is bright enough for sugarcane to grow down in my mines. But the bamboo has been growing, which is great. I mean, bamboo always grows faster than the sugarcane. So there's that. And I hear horrible sounds of bad mobs that I don't want around. Ah, see, there we go. There was one. Yes, while building this, I figured out I could probably just put the water blocks underneath here and it would be even compacter. Nice. So, I built this little farm, this little iron farm, because I increasingly need more iron. What does that mean? Well, and just, mining away just doesn't cut it because I use it faster than what I manage to gather. Now, with this little farm, you saw the time lapse. I have 3 villagers in here. I have a little zombie in here set up. It spawns a iron golem every once in a while. The iron golem flows right into the middle to the lava, gets destroyed. There are 2. I built a little chest here and a way to get there, without having to bother, where I can also just, if I want to, I can just close this up and I can wait down here, right? And look what I already have. 27 iron. Good. The poppies I don't really care about that much, but yeah. But I could make a little sorting system. Once, don't need it right now, but a little sorting system to gather the iron. And maybe a sorting system using the poppies for bone meal. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. I'm an iron armored knight. As you can see, it just one after another. This is just great. If I don't want to go down in my waiting hole, I can just go here. I can see I've already got another 8 iron out of this. With the 6 that I have here, it's already 14 again. And I have not waited here long. Look, if I would just go to bed and stay down in my little hole where I'd be safe and wake up the next morning. So just a quick little update, and oh my god, there's so many zombies up there. But a quick little update, I waited for a few. Okay, so after spending a lot of time over at the farm, you can't even see it from here. My iron farm. Lovely little thing. I'm glad that, yeah. So much so that I just don't have enough space for anything. There's more iron. So yeah, I was busy. I certainly was. Hold on, you know what? I could take all of these because I can get so much more. Make sure that I have them all, because I don't need. I don't need the poppies. I don't need the poppies. I have more than enough poppies, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn poppies into bone meal. That is way more important. So, what I haven't done this episode yet, I've done a whole lot of things, and then I went and made that farm, which wasn't in the plan. I still haven't made anything here, and I can't see it from here, right down there. This to basically be a corner. And I'll do this. And this. Like this. Then out another. And like this. And this is the shape of the silo that I want to make here. I'm thinking of putting the door in right here. So we finished the silo tower. I'm okay with it. It looks nice. The design, different blocks, making it look cobbled together with whatever they could find, and of course a wood roof. And I made a little awning here under the entrance. And then once you come in here, you have a floor with cobblestone, dirt, and wood. You know, just make a floor. And a whole bunch of chests where I will be putting in different, you know, farming things. Now, that being said, this is not the end result. Possibly the end result for in here itself, but I do plan on making it go down below and have a separate little bone meal farm where it makes bone meal, and it'd be cool if I could have it that it would feed into a chest or two itself. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, built this. And, you know, once we have the farms up and running, this thing will be filled up sooner or later. Now, we are still not entirely finished because we still have this thing over here to build. And what I was thinking over here is, you know, the Lord, me, definitely wants, you know, the farmers to give a piece of their crops, you know, to the Lord. But I, as the Lord, do not want to walk clear down there to the silo to get it. I want them to bring it to a little thing here where I can send my servants to pick it up and bring it back up, or, you know, my maids, whoever, you know. I just have to see this again. I love it. But yeah, that's what I want to do here, like a little storage area. And I have a design in mind. I just don't know for sure if it will work quite the way I think it or hope it will. But before we do that, let's go ahead and make a field. And as I did last time, taking this idea from FWhip, building a field each week, and thanking you, the viewers. Because without you, none of this could ever happen, because, you know, if I'm just playing for myself and nobody, absolutely nobody would be watching or interested in this content, I wouldn't have to record it. I wouldn't have to make a video. I wouldn't have to edit. But I love doing it. And I love doing it for you. And that is why I wanted to thank you. Thank you all so much. And, hey, give a thumbs up, you know, that always helps the channel. And consider subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications, because that is the only way that YouTube knows that you are actually interested in seeing these videos. And if you do that, it will help so much. So, and this field has been planted. I know it's a smaller field, and I know there is still more to come, but this is where I wanted to stop for now. Have it grow up, see what it looks like, and then add on more to it. Now, let's tackle this thing. You really shouldn't build and try to record for a video late at night because you forget stuff. Like you forget to press record when you're trying to record a video. And so I built this entire thing here without it recording. Yes, this really sucks, but I can show it off. So we've done this, you know, The field is already growing a little bit. I like that. I like that. There's going to be some more lush stuff going on over here, but we're not there yet. But I built this thing. And it's supposed to be a little storage system for the Lord. Now, the farmers, they'll basically bring the crops and veggies and everything over to here. I still need to make a way up here, but that's there. Smallest problem is basically open up the door, come in here, and then you have this here. Now, I gave myself 3 wide so I could fit in chests on each side and 2 chests back here. I can get to everything, that's fine. Now, these here are trap doors. That's the reason that, you know, I could make this actually be this thin. Yeah, and this is just basically to go around. So I like it. I like it. I hope you like it. This is my idea of a storage system. Well, storage system of a storage for the Lord. I like it. I think it's good. Let me know what you think. If you like it, I'll actually do this and I'll actually put one back here and one over the door. So, you know, it doesn't get too dark. Because we don't want it to get dark. Anyway, that being said, I enjoyed this. This is the end of the episode. So we have this thing here. We have our little tower over there. We did a little bit of clean up, you know, a lot of stuff actually. And not to forget that we have the iron farm over there. We can even see it there in the distance. That's awesome. That means it's probably been running this entire time. And I'm full iron now. So we did quite a bit in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of everything we did in this episode. And let me know what you would like to see next. I am trying to stick with a medieval kind of theme. There are definitely farms that I'm going to be needing sooner or later. Definitely going to be needing sooner or later. I do have the 2 spawners down in the mine that I could do something with here sooner or later. I believe they're skeleton. Yeah. It'll be good for XP because I think I'm gonna turn them into XP farms and not into bone meal farms because yeah, I want to put a bone meal farm under my silo. Can't think of the word. Anyway, I had a lot of fun doing this. This here was a great episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And you know, it really helps if you give me a thumbs up. It really helps if you comment down below. And it really helps if you subscribe. And if you subscribe, you know, hit the bell for notifications because that is the only way that YouTube knows that you are interested in seeing these videos. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. And until next time, take care. Take care.